Te Gusta al podcast.
A mí me gusta, a mí me gusta.
I'm over here being you.
For real?
I'm like, why is it nothing working right now?
It's so dope.
Oh my gosh. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. A mí no me gusta, a mí me encanta podcast. Y como ven, I have another woman entrepreneur. Acá, ¿cómo se dice? Business owner, doing her own thing. Y ahorita I'll introduce you guys more to her. Let me just go through the sponsors like always. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe, hit the like button, and comment down below your favorite part of the podcast or of any other podcast that you guys might be watching. Hope you guys do enjoy every podcast that I put out there for you guys. So we're going to start off with A1 Design Print Shop for all your printing, your business printing needs, located at 1200 Chamberlain Avenue, Bakersfield, California. Lap Insurance Services with Allstate. You're in good hands for your car insurance needs, located at 550 Central Avenue, Shafter, California. And last but not least, LOSA with SenCal Truck Show and I-5 Smokeout. Make sure to get your tickets before they sell out. And you guys already know SenCal is this Saturday, October 15. We'll be seeing you guys out there. Y ahora sí, para seguir con el podcast. So today we have NuuNuu Nails. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming and taking the time to come over here to the podcast. Is this the first time you're ever in a podcast or being interviewed?
Actually, yes.
Is it?
My first, yeah. I mean, I have done talks, like where people introduce me, like, to talk about my business, but like officially, like where they ask me like all the questions, it would be my first time.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. And what I was wondering is, I know what new means, like something new, right? But why do you spell it like that? Like, why is your page called NuuNuu Nails?
So funny story. So I got my nickname from wrestling. I was in wrestling in high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was pretty cool. But the first, how I got my nickname was so funny. So I actually went with one of my friends to go try out. She was a returner. So I guess at the time, coach was telling, like, if you're a returner, go to the left. If you're new, go to the right. So yo por seguir a mi amiga, I went with her to the left, which is for experienced wrestlers.
Uh-huh.
So they were sparring with the captain. So it was my time to go and, like, spar, but I wasn't paying attention. So she, like, dropped me. Like, she picked me up and she dropped me. So
slammed you? Like
yeah, she like body slammed me.
What the hell?
I guess, well, eventually I figured out. So when they slam you, you're supposed to land on your stomach, para que no te saquen el aire. So I landed on my back, so I couldn't breathe.
Oh,
so I was like crying because I thought I was gonna die. So
this was in high school?
Yeah, this was in high school. So this was like when it was like 3-4 years ago. No, like 4 or 5 years ago. So that's when. Back then, they used to say the phrase like, "Oh, you're mad." So like they would use the word 2 times. So my coach was like, "Oh, she's my," like I was crying. He's like, "Are you new?" I'm like, "Yes." And that's when he's like, "Oh, you're new." So like nuevecita. So then by saying that too many times, like saying new, como que it just wasn't fitting. So then he got lazy with it and he just said Nunu from there. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So he gave you como ese apodo, like he gave you that nickname?
Mm-hmm.
So your nickname was NuuNuu.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, like I'll roll with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then the reason, because since it was from wrestling, that's why you spell it like that? N-U-U?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know, there was people that spelled it like N-U, but I don't know. I always like double letters.
Nice.
Yeah. Because with my regular name too, it's 2 N's, 2 E's, and 2 T's.
Yeah.
So double. Yeah. So that's how I came up with it, like my spelling.
Dope. So I mean, actually, I'll make the name. I'm pretty sure I already did already, but I'll make it come out again. Tell them what's your Instagram. That way, whoever wants to look for you.
So my business page is NuuNuu Nails. So it's NuuNuuNailz.
There you go. Ahí está, para que vayan y la busquen y go, you guys want to get your nails done, as you guys are gonna find out everything that she does and takes care of. So she does nails. Do you do anything else other than nails, or just nails?
I do nails. I do like Gel-X, which is like an alternative to acrylics. I do acrylic toes. I do teeth whitening, teeth gems, and I do courses as well. So I do teach people who want to get to know more about the skill. I teach that too. And then a new service that I'm actually excited to add is just small tattoos as well.
Oh, okay.
As
So
you
like
could
tattoos
tell.
on the body?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm really into like small tattoos. I think regular tattoo artists don't really do small tattoos because no les conviene. But like,
I'm gonna have to go to you to fill in my hearts right here.
yeah,
I've
I
been wanting to
got
do that because I don't know why. It says literally after 1 year, se me hicieron así.
really.
These two hearts compared to everything else, it's been longer. I don't know why. I don't know what
That
kind of
makes
ink.
sense. I don't know. I had mine for like 2 years already, but I don't know. I think maybe the ink.
Maybe. Well, you know what? Well, because this one's black too. Because he did these two the same day. So I did these two and then these two hearts.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Maybe
so I'm
maybe
like,
because
what
it's
the
on your
heck?
hands. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I thought it would be really cool. Y también como I do more nails, I think it would be more cute to do like finger tattoos.
Yeah.
I have a lot of clients who ask me about that. Like, oh, who does your tattoos? And I mean, I go to different people. I don't have just like one
Yeah.
set.
No, so I'll go get my nails done and my tattoos at the same time. Duh. Have you done like guys nails? Do you do like you always? I noticed that all your posts tienen puras like diamantes or what is it called, gems or
Yeah,
whatever.
Swarovskis.
Oh, there you go, Swarovskis. And
Yeah.
so that's all you do.
Yeah, that's more where like my focus is at. I'm a really big fan of nail art, but to see it on other people, but for me to do art, I can't. Especially because the nail is such a small surface. I don't think I would have enough space to draw.
Yeah.
I've tried it, but no me gusta. So
Well, I
I
seen that they
think
use like a stamp or something or like some type of stencil.
they have some, but it's different. Like
Oh, is it?
from hand drawn art.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could charge more. It's time
Yeah.
consuming, and I'm so quick with my nails that I'm used to like seeing clients come in and out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just stick to bling. I mean, I feel like that's where the money's at,
Nice.
and it's easy to just like stick on every gem.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where do you get your artistic ideas? Because they look like really like I think they look nice. I mean, I'm a guy and I think I was looking at them and I was
thank
like, they look really nice. Like she does really a really good job.
I mostly just freestyle.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So there's times where they're not sure what they want, so they're just like, oh, I just want like a long length. I want them to be pink for sure, and then do just whatever.
Oh, nice.
But I think because I spend so much time looking at nail pictures, because I get my nails done, so I never know what I want. So I think just by looking at so many pictures and different designs, I'm just able to like come up with something like as I'm doing it. Yeah, and then there's times where I have clients that are like, oh, I want a birthday set, but I want it like very extra. Like I don't like to do too much bling to make it extra. So I would draw their freestyle out like before they come in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I like to just draw it out most of the times, just so
What
I
do you
know.
mean like draw it out? Like you draw it out like on a paper so they can see it or como?
Yeah, so it's literally like a basic outline, like a little square to show the nail,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I'll just draw like the designs of the diamonds, and then I'll like caption it on the bottom, like, okay, your pointer finger is gonna be like encapsulated glitter, and your thumb's gonna be ombre. That way, I know what the base looks like and what is on top of the base, and if I like it, it looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, well, sometimes they have a budget, so I have to make sure they know what I'm doing
Yeah.
before I do it, and then they think it's too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's your minimal pricing now that you're at pricing? Like what's your minimal pricing and your highest pricing? Like what can people like actually go and buy, like spend all as much as they want and what could they get?
I think my minimum would be like $60, and that's like for just a medium solid set. It's just like very plain. My maximum, I don't have a max because I feel like people always outdo my max. But the most I have charged like to date would be like $380
For one like
for a full set. Wow. Yeah, and then she's one of my really good friends. She would come to me every month to get them done. But now she has a baby, so she hasn't came to me in a while. But I mean, completely understand. You know, once you have kids, everything changes. But yeah, she's the one that would always like outdo herself.
That's crazy. $380.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Wow.
I would if I could.
Yo me corto el pelo yo solo para no pagar.
Yeah, it's crazy though.
That's crazy.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, but that's good though. I mean, una mujer se tiene que mantener y and if that's a way to do it, like to go out and look nice, like it's part of your outfit,
Oh yeah, most
Like I see.
definitely.
Do they usually like match their outfit? Like, oh, I'm gonna wear a red dress. I want red nails.
Yeah, most of
or
the times,
como es?
yeah. If they have a special event, like let's say a quinceañera or a wedding, they want it to match their dress. But if they're just like, I guess like everyday wear would be like, they want to match it with every other outfit. So they'll get like white or nude nails, and that'll go with everything.
Oh, okay.
But usually, if they're like a quinceañera, like they're the main ones, they're gonna get a set that matches their dress for that day. Yeah, but the majority is more like I just want it to match my outfit every day.
Okay.
Yeah, so I work with a lot of like whites and nudes. That's like the go-to color right now.
Yeah. Did you do your own nails today?
I didn't. I actually went with my friend to do them.
Oh, did you? Do
She's
you
really
normally go
good.
with that friend, or
Um,
do you normally not do your nails?
no, I do my nails as like I try to be consistent, but sometimes I just don't have time. But I go every month to get my nails done. But I go to my friend. Her name is Delilah. She's really good. She's really good at drawing nail art.
Nice. Shout
But
out to
with
Delilah.
this set, she's good.
Yeah.
But with this one, I went to my friend Nails by Ashley. Yeah, she's into nail art. She's really good too. They're both super good at nail art.
Dope. So they're a
Yeah.
Halloween theme or what?
Yeah, they're Halloween theme. Something
Nice.
simple. You guys can see. Yeah.
Nice, dope. So what made you start doing this? Like, what was like? Did you do it in high school already? Did you right after high school? You're like, you know what? Like, I don't know what to do. You started doing nails, and then boom, pegó. Or cómo pasó todo esto de? What made you like start thinking that nails is my thing?
So it actually wasn't my thing. It was never an idea. I was always in business courses when I was in high school and in college. But in those courses, it was mostly like you have to make something like an app or an invention to sell. We weren't really taught that a service could be a business. So ever since I was 15, every month since I was 15, my dad would pay for my nails and my sister's nails. So he got us used to always having our nails done. So, I mean, eventually, the older I got, the more longer, the more expensive they got.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, girl, like, you're getting too expensive, so you have to find a job. So when I was a senior in high school, that's when I got my first job. I worked at this place. It was called, ¿cómo se dice? It was called Bamboo. So I was a cashier. I would be in the front serving the food and checking them out. And I worked there for 4 months, and my manager was an asshole. Can I cuss in here?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can.
So
Everybody
yeah,
says
she
that the
was-
first cuss word, ya pasó el cuss word.
For
Oh, can I cuss here?
But well, I don't know if it's like
No, you're
censored,
good. You're
but
good.
yeah, so she was weird because she had a huge crush on my dad. So every time my dad would not want to go out with her, she would take it out on me. So instead of like kissing my ass, to be
Yeah.
like, oh, like get your dad to go with me, she would make me like go like do stuff that wasn't part of my job.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I ended up quitting, and my dad was like, well, why don't you just like do nails? Like, si te gusta like ponértelas, and instead of paying a lot, why don't you just do them yourself and have other girls pay you to do nails? And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I'll think about it. So I think he was off of work that day, and we were actually looking for schools in Bakersfield, and then we found a school. That same day, I called to make an appointment for 2 schools. And then a week later, that's when I had my appointments. And then I told him I liked this other school better, which was faster to get licensed. And then, yeah, like from there, he paid for my course. I stopped working. I only had to pay my car at the time, which was like a $200 car payment. So I'm like, okay, I need to find a way to like make money so I won't ask my dad for help. But he would always tell me, like, if you need help, like, you could ask me and I'll pay for your car. Yeah. But I feel like being 18, I'm like, okay, I can't take advantage of that. Yeah. Even though it was, like, if I needed it, he was there. Yeah. So as soon as I got into school, the very first day, I actually took my very first client. So, wow. And I had, like, no idea how to do nails. I didn't know how to do nothing. Like, I just went on Facebook, posted that I did nails. Or that I knew how to do it, but I didn't. And yeah, like I got my first client. She was a viejita from Facebook.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's all I did is just like, like señoras de edad.
Yeah.
But because they were more interested in the price rather than how the nails looked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So what
so
was your pricing right there when you first started?
like $20,
Oh, okay.
$25. But
Yeah, sí,
I
con
had
todos
like
los what are they called again?
with Swarovskis.
The Swarovskis and everything?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I
Oh,
didn't
wow.
actually notice like how expensive these things were and how much I was charging. But at the same time, it didn't really matter because it's like I'm a practice on fake fingers. I'm gonna waste the same amount of product on the fake fingers, so I might as well get paid a little bit by it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, 20 is better than nothing.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I mean, with all that money that I got, I would just go back to the nail store and keep investing it until I got like a cool amount of stuff where I needed like, okay, I need to buy storage and all of this. Yeah, but it was my dad. He was the one that encouraged me. And like now when I look about it, it's like, okay, I started 3 years ago and I feel like to where I'm at now, like it's just like unbelievable.
Yeah.
And
It's
all
crazy.
because my dad didn't want to pay for my nails. So I'm like, okay,
Hey,
Dad, that's fine.
that's
Yeah.
a way to get inspired and get pushed into doing something, you
Oh,
know?
for sure, yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy way to think about it. But see, I mean, shout out to your dad
For sure.
for actually even putting that idea into your head and you actually moving forward and acting on it, you know?
Yeah. I think because well, everyone in my family is a business owner. So we have our own trucking company. So he's all like, there's nothing better than working for yourself. Because again, you decide how much you want to make that day. You decide when you want to take vacations without like really having to ask anyone for permission. Yeah. So yeah, and I really like it. There's definitely way more pros and cons when owning a business, for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. Y luego, pues, I mean, siempre andan chismeando los girls,
Oh,
¿verdad?
for
Siempre
sure.
while doing nails.
Yes.
That's all I hear of that, que siempre andan chismeando ahí, nomás hablando de todo, pues, ¿verdad?
Yep, their mans, their Sanchos, their best
Oh,
friends,
wow.
everything.
For real?
Everything, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
You'd be surprised what I hear. But I think it's super cool. Like, there's people that come to you y te confían las cosas. And then it's cool because, I mean, you're the past time, it's like you're just talking about them. And you actually realize, like, you're not the only person that has problems in their life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes there's chismes, but sometimes there's girls that come with so much on their chest that they just want to,
Like a little bit of therapy or what?
yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
I think it's cool. And like vice versa. Like I feel like I have a lot of stuff sometimes on my chest or on my plate that I can't really tell like my family or my friends. And it's cool to tell a stranger because it's like, who
Yeah.
are they going to go tell?
Oh,
You know?
true.
I mean, but I learned the hard
Yeah,
way.
you never know. They might have like good advice. I'm pretty sure if you
Oh,
got some
yeah,
good
for
advice
sure.
from them, and then they probably got some good advice from you.
Yeah. I do tell my stuff too, like viejitas though.
Yeah?
Yes.
No, pues ya
I
tiene
feel
más
like,
experience, más
well,
life experience, you know?
For sure. And not
I'm sure
only
they
that,
got-
but I feel like because I don't want to say like I'm known, but I mean, people do know of me. But I feel like I have a lot of people that don't like me, more like envy. So I feel like if I tell like a girl my age, like my problem, she's going to go tell like Julana, and then they're going to be
Yeah.
like, oh, well, she's not all that because of this. And yeah, that's why I'm just like, viejitas is where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
And do you
I
do this all this from home, or you have like your shop or?
I do it off from home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do have my daughter, so I feel like being home based is just overall better because I get to spend more time with her.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I don't know if you. Well, I think you told me that you saw tenía Evka here, Evka Beauty
Yes.
Lounge. Are you gonna work there, or are you gonna be part of that, or?
I think what they do is super cool as far as renting like a beauty space. But I was too late on it because I had my seminar, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, I think. And I did reach out to them because I usually rent a hotel meeting room for all of my business stuff. But they canceled on me last minute. So I had reached out to them because I see that they promoted that they have like a beauty space rental.
Yeah.
So I was reaching out, but they had told me that someone had already booked it for eyelash course.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but definitely would be reaching out to them for sure again if I have any future like plans that I need a room for. Yeah, but I think
Okay. Like to teach or what? Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I do a lot of like group courses.
Uh-huh.
I focus more on solo trainings. I think those are my favorite because I get to focus on like one specific person at a time.
Yeah.
But for sure, group trainings, I do a lot of those. I just recently did my very first business seminar, so I definitely want to get into doing more of those.
Okay.
And maybe
How was
having like
that?
guest speakers.
Uh-huh.
It was really cool. I feel like I gave a lot of like not advice, but like information on certain things that many people didn't know about, like when starting their own business.
Oh, okay.
Such as like business entities, which would be like your LLCs, if you want a S or C corporation, like basically like the legal side of
Yeah.
owning a
And you
small
know
business.
about that? Oh, that's good.
I do. I think my dad helped me a lot with that too.
Oh,
Because me and
okay.
him were struggling trying to find out like if the trucking company should be a LLC or if it should go over to a C. I think we have a S corporation
Uh-huh.
right now. Yeah. So he
Okay.
definitely helped me with that side of my seminar.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So you gotta keep everything legit, para que
Yeah.
te
'Cause-
reportas y todo, de los taxis y todo eso.
yeah. So I
Dope.
think, yeah, that's really, really important when it comes to that. Because I feel like as a small business owner, you make a lot.
Yeah.
You make way more than, obviously a regular 9 to 5, but it's like the work is just way more. Instead of working at 9 to 5, you're working 24/7.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But
It's not
it's
just doing the
worth
nails
it.
at the moment, pero también everything that you
After,
do
like
after.
promoting,
Yeah.
after booking, yeah, all of that comes into play.
Ándale. Yeah, y pues sí, como dices, promoting, I noticed on your page, pues your flyers are pretty nice. Y yeah, you do a really good job. You do TikToks también.
I do.
Yeah.
I went
see that.
viral like 5 times.
Really?
But it's like like there's just something about TikTok that just because you went viral like a few times, you're not gonna go viral all the time.
Uh-huh.
And it's crazy because the hashtags doesn't matter. It just matters like I think they randomly pick which ones they
Yeah.
want to go viral. Yeah.
It is because I don't even use hashtags, and all my videos do the same. It's like, and I put hashtag whether I put hashtag or not. So I put a hashtag on it. Sometimes it actually does worse. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, but I hate hashtags. I don't use hashtags. I don't use hashtags at all. Some people say like, no, you gotta use them. You gotta use them. I'm like, man. I see people that get like hella views, and they don't even put a nothing on
Like
their commentary,
caption, nothing,
nothing
huh?
at all. And they're like over there, it's just your followers,
I think so.
It's just your followers. So si te miran and they like what you post, they're gonna keep watching you and liking your stuff,
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
But
So
yeah.
that's why I was like hashtags is like something.
It's like a hit and miss, I think. But it's not a for sure guarantee. Pues.
True.
Yeah.
See. Let me take this opportunity to. I normally do like mind games, but I haven't found any good ones lately. So right now, what I have is would you rather's. Have you ever done any would you rather's?
I think I have in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going back to high school.
That's great. I have been feeling old for a minute.
Okay, so I got the first one. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So this one says, would you rather have a child every year for 20 years or never have any children at all?
Would it count with like the one I have? Like,
I mean,
or like let's say
let's say
born.
yeah, let's say she has already one, and
Okay.
then you have to bring another one out. Like, would you keep doing it, or would you just not have any more after her? Since you already have one.
You know what? I think I would do a child every year for 20 years.
Yeah. Why is that?
I feel like ever since I had my daughter, I think she was more of a motivation to me.
Yeah.
Like you don't really understand like how capable you are of something until you have them. Like it's so crazy. But kids to me, like as much as like hard work they are and it is a struggle to have them, nothing is impossible. I feel like if anything you just dream bigger because
Yeah.
of them.
Exactly. You want to do it all for them.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
So I would definitely stay with 20 kids.
Yeah,
I would love
damn,
20
that's crazy.
kids.
That's hard for me, but I mean, I have 3 kids.
Uh-huh.
They're all literally they're 5 years apart, except for my third one. She's 7 years apart. So I got my son and my daughter after. They're 5 years apart. Y luego my last daughter is 7 years after.
Oh,
So they're all like years after.
dang, that's too far. So how old is your oldest one?
My oldest is 15.
Oh, okay.
So I got a 15, a 10, and a 3.
Oh, no, that's actually pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think your 10-year-old could definitely help you a lot. With,
Oh yeah,
like,
she
your
does
smallest
actually.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be good. Like to have the last one, yeah, cuando either the first or the second one is already at the age where they could help you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Definitely. I tengo otra, ¿eh?
Okay.
This one says, would you rather be gassy on a first date or or your wedding night?
I think my wedding night for sure.
Because ya estás más acostumbrada, ¿verdad?
No,
I
but
thought this one was
because
funny. I was like, damn, you know what?
I feel like because there's so many people there, so you could just like fart and then like walk away.
Yeah.
Just
For
drop
real.
the bomb there.
That's how
That one for sure was the easy one.
Yeah. I think I would do the wedding one too because the
That
first
was
day,
embarrassing.
yeah.
Imagine.
Unless it's a bad day, I'm like, man, it should have been like that. Porque salían de volada.
Oh no, yeah.
So I got one
How
more.
funny.
Would you rather be able to take back anything you say or hear any conversation that is about you?
Take back anything that I could say, for sure. I feel like regardless, people talk about you.
That's true.
Yeah, like why are you gonna hurt your feelings and go and eavesdrop a conversation when you know it's like I mean, I guess you could say, well, yeah, like what's the whole point of just hearing like negative things, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like what does my grandma tell me all the time? I don't know. It's a saying, but it's about a cat. She's like, oh, the curiosity, la curiosidad mató al gato.
Oh yeah, I
Right?
heard that. I heard
Yeah.
that.
So I mean, it's true. Like, if you're curious about something que no te importa, like, you're gonna be the one that gets your feelings hurt.
That is true. That's
And
actually
I'm a
good one.
Pisces, so
That's a good-
I cry a lot.
Really?
I cry for
You're sensitive?
everything, for sure. Like if you say something, but in a way that, like even if like let's say like, oh, like you're weird, but you say it joking, if I catch the vibe different, I'm gonna start crying. Because to me, like calling me weird is like, okay, like I accept it because I am weird.
We
But
all
if you
are.
just-
Everybody is weird.
Yeah, but like if you say it in a weird way, like I'm gonna be hella offended.
Yeah.
But I'm a very emotional person.
Okay.
Yeah. The same way I cry, I hate when I get mad though. Because when I get mad, I'm very rude.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
damn.
mean, it literally takes so much to get me mad because I feel like I'm a very patient person.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get me mad, it's because me estás like chingando y chingando. And
Oh, okay.
it's like, okay, boom. Like I'm going to just say something I don't mean. And 10 out of 10, I always like want my word back. But it's like you can't take it back.
That's
you know?
true. Yeah.
That's why I walk away. Like any situation, I prefer to walk away.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Good way to
So that's that.
You have a great points there. Very great points.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, well, now that you say you like that, now that I hear that, I think I will probably pick the same one too.
Yeah,
Take my words back.
for sure.
Because you never know, también. You know, you're at the heat of the moment and you say something you don't mean.
Yeah.
The other person's gonna take it wrong because you said it, and then you don't mean it, and sometimes it's too late to say sorry. Or
I
never
feel
know.
like you could definitely say sorry, like at any point, but it's more of like the other person now remembers that you said that about them.
Exactly.
And like I know I'm not the only sensitive person out there. So there's people that literally take it to heart or they keep grudges because of it. So now like the way they think of you, like their like perspective on you like completely just changed.
You see?
Yeah, and I feel like that ruins a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, for sure. It does.
No, and talking about opportunities, do you look into collabing with more people other than what you've tried already? Like, do you see yourself maybe expanding as well?
So I actually got a very good opportunity. I was offered an opportunity to fly for a brand. Basically, the way they explained it to me, because we were just like emailing about it, but they were telling me that they wanted me to fly for them and teach classes on behalf of their brand.
Okay.
So the way they explained it is that it's like I'm gonna be gone for a whole month for 2 times a year, so it's for 2 whole months, but at separate times. And I'm gonna be flown out to like Sacramento and then to San Francisco, LA, Florida, and just focus on teaching classes with their
Yeah.
brand for like that whole month
Damn.
straight. So Definitely something I would really think about, just because it's like I'm leaving my daughter for a month.
Oh yeah.
I know she's only a year, and she's about to be a year, 4 months actually. But even though she's little, and I know I won't miss out on nothing because she already walks, she runs, she could speak, things like that. So right now, I don't think she has any milestones to complete.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, I'm willing to take that sacrifice, or to make that sacrifice of spending that month with her to do something better for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something that I have pending. I'm just not sure right now what I want to do with that.
Is this something that you got emails for recently, like this year, or something you?
It was something this year, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, recently también, maybe I want to say like maybe like a whole month ago, or like a few weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so very excited. I'm just like, I guess, kind of just conflicted on what I want to do, because it's a very big opportunity, and it's something that is rare to happen again if I let it go.
Yeah, and I mean, I could tell that you want to grow and you want to expand and everything, because I mean, even to reach out to me, to come out on the podcast so you could talk about your business and everything. And I love helping people, like like this podcast is about you and everything. Yes, the hopefully you get more customers after this, more
Hope so.
more people that see you. Yes, go ahead and follow her. What I've seen, that she does really good. So I mean, hopefully it's something that interests you girls. Yes, you guys get to get in contact with her. You can get with her business. You get your nails done. Get ready for the weekend y todo eso. Y pues sí, como digo, I could tell that you do want to grow. So I mean, this is something hopefully that, like I said, it helps you out, grow and then expand. And even like I said, somebody that hasn't heard about you or doesn't know about you, that happens to watch the podcast, reach out to you and then help you out to do anything else. And even if it's here local, and it's even better for you,
Oh yeah,
Para que no tengas to say travel, like you said.
yeah.
Pero yeah, I mean, that's good. That's good that you're doing it. And you're really young too, huh? Do you ever say your age?
I'm 21.
You're 21?
I'm
That's
21,
young. I like,
yes.
damn, that's crazy.
I started doing nails 3 years ago, so I think I was 18 when I started doing nails.
There you go.
I can't believe it's been 3 years. I honestly, the other day I was talking to my client. I'm like, I feel like I've been doing this for like 4 years. A year difference.
I'm about to say, I'm like, 1 more year.
But like in my head, I'm just like, okay, the math doesn't make sense, because there's no way I did all of this in 3 years. Like, even I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because, like, I mean, I think about it all the time. Like, if my dad wouldn't have told me that, if he would have made me a spoiled brat, I would have never worked in my life.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's good. That his mindset was the direction he pointed you to. It's good that he gave you that option, and it's good that you even took it as well.
Yeah.
Like you said, that you didn't become a spoiled brat and was like, you know what? No, I'm just gonna let you pay for everything.
Yeah, for real.
But that's good that you took that route.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's really good, and it benefits you because you're making your own money and you have your own business. Maybe in the future, in a way to expand is like how you do your classes. Maybe, I don't know, own a whole salon and have your bunch of girls there that do nails, and you're always directing them and helping them out. Not directing them, but helping them out. Yes, and expand in that form. I don't know if you ever thought of something like that.
I've thought of a salon, but I feel like the money's not there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's too many salons open. It's more convenient to work from home. When I had actually graduated from beauty school, I took one of the girls with me to work with me at my house.
Mm-hmm.
I paid for everything. Basically, I was paying her commission. So I took her to the nail store. I'm like, okay, you're going to do pedicures for me. Pick out everything that you want and I'll buy it. So I paid for it. I invested into her, and she wouldn't do nothing. I'm like, I'm going to book for you. I'm going to get you busy. All you're going to do is just come to the house on time and work. You could choose your schedule. Like, literally, I gave her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Like, who wouldn't want that? And I paid her almost like $500 weekly.
Damn.
Which is like, and she only worked 3 hours every day for 4 days. So, I mean, that's pretty good money, especially like, I think at the time she was like 23 and I was 18. So it's like, that was like my first employee.
Yeah.
But no, like, she wasn't professional. She didn't like keep up on her end. Like I said, I would book for her. So everyone messaged me on my page to get their toes done because they thought I would do their toes. And she lived like 3 minutes away from me. And there would be times where she's like, hey, like I have to cancel. Like I have a hangover. I'm like, on a Wednesday?
God
You
damn.
have a hangover on a Wednesday? You can't come to work?
Wow.
So I was like, whatever. So, but it's not like she would tell me like 2 hours before. She would tell me like 10 minutes before her client. And her client was always there, like in the mornings. They would be there early.
That's very
So
unprofessional.
I unfortunately would have to be like, you know what, like, your appointment is canceled. I have to reschedule you for another date. And I would come out the one losing because they, again, like I said, they thought it was me doing their toes.
Yeah.
So they would make me like, oh, well, you're unprofessional because you're canceling me and I'm already outside your house. But I don't like for me to be like, well, I'm not doing your toes. It's my friend. Like, I feel like that was an excuse. So I'm just like, you know what? I take the blame because I already knew what I was going into before I even did it. So I feel like she made me look bad a lot of the times, and she was very coda. Like every single time we would both finish working at the same time, I would always take her out to go eat. Like, oh, like let's go eat. And she's like, okay. So I would always pay because I was always driving. I didn't mind. Tacos are like $1 each or $2, whatever.
Yeah.
So I would always spend like maybe like $12. I'm like, whatever. So then when it came time to where she's like, you know what, like let's go in my car. I'm like, okay, that's cool. We would order tacos, and she would look at me like for my card. So I would like give her the money and she would pay. Or if she would pay, she would look at the receipt and she would be like, oh, like your tacos were $5.72. Like, so I was like, like,
damn.
okay, like that's fine. But I mean, it's fine. Like, you know, some people are like that. I don't blame them just because I'm different. Like, you can't expect everyone to be like you when they're not.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, like I just stopped because I'm like, okay, I don't want to be, ¿cómo se dice? Like, I don't want to be responsible for her mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
So I let her like, actually she started doing nails too. So she brought in her desk. And to me, I don't mind. Like, I don't have competition because we all do different work, right? So I would literally only take like an hour on every client. So I think while she was with one client, I was done with like 3.
Damn.
And she was there with her sister. So I was done. I was on my little lunch break waiting for my next client. And then she looks at me all mad, like if I owe her something. And then she messages me. She's like, oh, can you take my client's sister? She's looking at you, not working. And I messaged her back like, well, she's not my client, so why would I take her? Because at the same time, it's like, I don't want to like steal her client. Like, you know, that's you. Like, you booked her.
Yeah.
And then she's like, please, because I'm taking forever. I'm like, okay, so I still did it. I did her full set. Le cobré like regular, but that money que le cobré, I gave it to my friend. Because I'm like, that's your client. Like, even though I worked on her, like, and it should be my money, it's not because that was your client. Yo nomás te hice el favor to get them out at the same time.
Yeah.
So when I finished, she finished, the sister too. So they both left, and then she got mad at me, and she's like, I feel like you're competing with me. I'm like, why?
Wow.
I'm like, because you're slow and I'm not. Like, it's just like everyone's different. So I kind of felt a tension right there. So I just told her, like, you know what? I think it's just better if you just like go back to the salon because it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
And my grandma would always like knock, and then she would open the door. She's like, oh, like, do you have time to do my toes today? And my friend would just laugh, like if my grandma was joking. And I'm like, you act like you're gonna do her toes for free.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna pay you for doing my grandma's toes. But she was just weird. Like, she would, I don't know. It was just awkward. And then like every time we would go on lunch, we would actually eat there at my house because my grandma would always make food for us. So my grandma like siempre le servía su plato, you know, like very respectful. But when it came to my grandma wanting her toes in or something, like she would just like not want to do it.
Damn.
I'm like,
And that was like her main thing, doing the toes?
yeah, she would do toes. She would do toes. I would pay her commission for that. And when it came to nails, I would charge for her nails because she was scared too. So she's like, just tell them how much they owe you and then just give me whatever. But I wouldn't charge commission on her nails because those were her supplies.
Yeah.
So I would just charge them because she was shy to do it for herself. So if she would charge like $25, I'm like, no, that's like $65 right there of work. Like, that was a good set. So I would charge them $65, and that money I would give it to that girl.
Damn.
Yeah, but she would always try to lowball. I'm like, you can't lowball yourself. Like, you actually do really good nails. Nomás que sí se tardaba a little bit, but it's like, that's normal because as a beginner, like, you're always going to take a while longer.
Yeah. So what's the difference between doing the fingernails and the toenails?
There's not much difference.
She just wasn't competent on doing the nails, the fingernails.
I don't think she was. I think she would take too much time on making them look perfect. So I think that was a little bit of her issue, was that she was just time consumed on to make them look perfect. But I'm like, you do a really good job. I think it was more of her like just doubting herself, but she was very good at what she did. Yeah. But no, after that, when I told her like, okay, it's time for you to go, like I can't. Like I'd rather just stay friends with you instead of like us fighting and then, So I think she wasn't coming to work for 2 weeks. Like she had stopped. And I'm like, okay, well, I need you to come get your nail desk out of my house because you're like wasting space in my room. And then she would be like, okay, like I'm gonna go like next week, and she would never come. So I think it was there for like a total of a month. And that's when me and my dad like, okay, dad, like help me like dismantle her desk. So we took her desk outside like all like apart and stuff. And I had messaged her like, hey, like just to let you know your desk is outside. And if anyone steals it or takes it, it's not my problem. Because I told you that when asked that, to come take your stuff. So then she told me she was on her way. So literally as I was leaving, I think I was going to the mall, she had pulled up. And she's like, oh my God, hi girl. Like, I'm so sorry it took forever. It's because, to be honest, me daba flojera to take my desk apart. So she waited for me and my dad to do that just because she didn't want to do it.
Wow.
So after that, she took her stuff and then she like, I just don't like her.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I gave you such a great opportunity. I think because I was kind of putting myself in her position. Like if I was offered an opportunity to work for someone, like commission, they did everything for me. All I did was show up to work.
Yeah.
And I got paid more than, because a 9 to 5 te paga what, like 200 weekly. She would get paid 500 and she would only work 3 hours every day. And I'm like, that's a really good opportunity, but I don't know, she just wasn't motivated like that. So I can't really be mad at her for not taking that opportunity, you know? But in my head,
you did
I'm
your
just
part.
like, yeah,
your part, so.
I think I was just in a way like trying to help her.
Yeah.
But no, she just didn't want it. And I got frustrated because it's like, dude, like, te estoy poniendo everything in front of you. Like, take it. Like, I don't, But no, she just wasn't like business savvy like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I couldn't force her to, but yeah. So,
Nomás quería ese dinero here and there then.
yeah. She probably, I don't know, her parents probably gave her money, so she didn't have to really work for it like that.
So she took the route that you would have took.
Oh, for
probably.
sure. I could have been daddy's little, well, I still have daddy's little princess, but I could have been a real spoiled brat if I didn't work.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. But no, like between me and my dad, we help a lot. We help each other a lot, actually.
That's good.
Yeah. There's times where he's on the road and he calls me like, oh, like I had a business idea. And he'll tell me like about my business. Like, oh, I think you should do this. Like you should hire like a toe lady and a hair lady and do like a package of like quinces. So when like quinceañeras book us, they would get all of that done in one day.
Yeah.
Like maybe a few hours before the quince, everyone would be ready with their nails done and their hair done, everything.
And their makeup.
También. Yeah, that's what he said. But it's just hard to depend on people. Like, because luego uno te sale mal and then your clients get mad at you because of something you can't control. Like I said, not everyone, unfortunately, not everyone can be like me where they like really want money and they want to hustle. Like everyone's different.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I told my dad, I'm like, that would be so cool. But, unfortunately, not everyone wants to make money like that. There's people that are very like okay with just being where they're at right now.
You see?
Like they don't want to
There's a lot of people like that, and that's not okay. That is not okay to be like that. You gotta be motivated, push yourself, go out there, get more. Don't stay. Como se dice? Don't get comfortable.
Yeah.
Don't get comfortable where you're at, because there's always another level to the level that you're at.
That is true. You can always be better than you were yesterday or today.
Yeah. Growing, always grow.
Yeah.
Keep getting out there. Just you never know. I mean, you think you have like these customers today and they could be gone tomorrow. So you gotta always,
that is true.
promoting all the time, no matter what.
It's consistency. That's why I'm saying like having a small business is like working 24/7.
Yeah.
Because when you're done actually doing the service, then you go back home. You have to reply to everyone's messages, if not get an assistant, which is what I had done for a little bit. And then after that is finding someone to promote. I already have someone to promote for me. Like they make my flyers. Okay. That way I hate making flyers. I can't make flyers. Like to be on
I thought you did them. I was like, they look all like the same, like to your to your theme, like
the
theme.
logo, like the neon.
Yeah, so they look good.
I pay my friend to do it. That's what she does. She does digitals.
Oh, okay.
So I think her Instagram is like by Angela Robledo.
Oh, there you
She's
go.
actually here in Shafter too.
Oh, really?
She does all my business cards, my loyalty cards. I feel like she's the main reason as to why I'm flourishing with all of my, like, I guess how you say the flyers look very professional. Yeah. Yeah, but she does all of my work. I can't do that. I try, but no, it just doesn't come out like how you said, consistent with like my logo and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very good too.
Nice. And she does that. She does that from home, or she has like a business?
Yeah, she has. Well, yeah, she does it from home because again, she used to do business cards and stuff, but now cause she does have kids, I think, so she just does digital work, like flyers for your Instagram. She does any marketing thing that you want for your business. She does logos. She does all of that.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, she's really good at what she does. So big shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Good job. Good job.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah. Have you ever thought of doing like any, or have you ever done any like giveaways? Are you into that type of stuff, doing giveaways? Or
I used to do a lot of those, but I feel like at some point people just expect it. And I have noticed that winners are losers because of their attitude. Like I used to do them all the time because it's actually a very good way to get like more followers and stuff, and sometimes potential clients. But I feel like you end out losing a little bit because you give out to your followers. You don't give out to your clients who actually support you and come to you.
True.
Because sometimes like anyone can enter. It's like whoever's following me. But I notice every single time someone wins, it's a person that I have never seen before in my life. It's just like a random person from Bakersfield.
There you go.
And that's not fair because it's like there's people that actually come to me, take their time to come to me and pay my prices. Yeah. And they don't get to win. Like literally none of my winners have won. I mean, my clients it's more like just followers.
So I kind of have a solution for that, which actually we tried it, which was my business partner's idea. So I don't know if you noticed, I work at A1 Design. So it's a printing business page. It's a printing business. So our last giveaway, what we did is anybody and everybody that's a customer, regular customer, that even if it's a consistent customer, like somebody that comes every month or whatever, right? You hit that mark, because we're doing it for one whole month. At the end of the month is when we did the raffle for a giveaway, right? Okay. So anybody and everybody that's our customer was entered automatically. Like we didn't even have to tell them, like they were automatically being entered. So we had like a little bucket with little tickets. We put their business, their Instagram page and their phone number, and then we'll throw it in there. So let's say you come and you buy business cards this month. I'll write you down. Boom, you're entered to do into the giveaway. Cool. Yeah. So that's how you'll have your customer, your loyal customers or your regular customers, to actually win something, and then they'll be happy.
Oh, that actually makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do. I'm like, damn, like I don't know, nunca se me ocurrió. Yeah. So that's
I mean, if you ever want to do something like that, I think that's like a solution to that.
That would be really cool. Yeah, because like I said, I feel like the winners that I have picked, they're so like rude. Like there's times where I'm super busy and I can't get to them, so automatically they're like, "You're unprofessional." I'm like, "You haven't even gotten the service yet." Oh, like gosh. That's why I pay every month, so I have that link in my bio so you could book yourself. That way you don't have, because I be busy. Sometimes I don't reply to DMs maybe like in like 2 days or so. But I mean, people tend to get very like impatient. So I have clients or like the giveaway winners that they're just being like rude. Like, oh, like if you don't want to like give away a free set, why did you do a giveaway? I'm like, it's barely been 5 hours since I announced the winner. Like, just give me a second and I'll get back to you so I could schedule you.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because it's like you didn't pay for it. Like, it was free.
Yeah.
Like, so why are you
definitely.
having an attitude? Like, you didn't lose anything.
That's
But
crazy.
it's crazy. Like, I feel like I'm the only one who gets rude clients.
You probably are because I never.
Yeah.
Not a winner, at least.
No, literally. And it's crazy because, like I said, I go to my friend Delilah and Ashley to get my nails done. And I have asked them, like, did you get rude clients? Ashley told me, like, yeah, one or two. But my friend Delilah told me that in her 5 years of doing nails, she's never gotten a rude client.
Damn.
And I'm like, the first month that I started doing nails, I got a rude client.
Oh,
But I
wow.
get rude clients, like, if it's not every day, it's, like, once a week.
Yeah.
And it's, like, for, like, the dumbest reasons ever.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
I feel like, and that's another reason why I didn't want to work like doing nails, is because it's like a very female dominated industry. Like,
Yeah.
I have guys that come and get their acrylic nails, but it's like one or two, and it's like very rare. They only come when it's like a special occasion. But it's like everyone that comes to me, they're most like all of them are girls,
Yeah.
and like us being girls, like we're petty, we're rude. Like, if you give me attitude, I'm gonna give you attitude back, you know? But it's crazy because it's like sometimes you're not giving attitude. It's like you're just saying common sense and they take it as, oh, like you're being rude.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's just like you're just dumb. Like, you can't read like my policies, like what it says.
Yeah.
Or like they ask me, like, oh, is it okay if I bring my kids? And on my policy, I said, like, no kids.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I just get a whole bunch of.
And that's what I've heard too. Like usually when you have a service, they say, you know, like if you have to not bring the kids, most of them are do not bring your kids, you know. Most of them is
Oh, for
just,
sure.
you know, adult between two adults, you know, like
Yeah.
business and vámonos.
I think a reason why I put no kids because I feel like you're getting your nails done, you're getting pampered. Like, you don't want your kids screaming there. Like, you want to relax, have time for yourself. Not only that, but I did have a situation where someone did bring their kids and they just made a mess with everything.
Oh wow.
Like, I think I had like her little daughter like on my side, and I don't mind if they're here, like as long as they don't bother me while I'm working, I'm fine. But she was just like putting her finger in my powder and just going like this. And I was like, okay, now I'll have to throw that away because it's unsanitary.
Yeah.
But and they see them like do that and they don't tell their kids nothing.
I hate that so much.
And I'm like, I have
Like,
my
how do you
daughter-
see your kid doing something bad and all he says nada? Like,
Yeah. Like, my daughter is a year, so Aya, like, she don't know yet, like, what's right and what's wrong. But if I see her going to touch something, like, I'll run to her and I'll pick her up. And I'll put her again on the floor. If she goes back, I don't mind running back and forth because she's a little kid.
yeah.
But it's like the fact that I know she's doing something wrong and I correct it. But there's moms that literally just sit there and look at their kids do that and they just laugh.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be like,
Like,
oh, like,
dude.
don't touch that. Like, I'm going to let her touch it, but I'm going to charge you for sure at the end of your appointment.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, no, there's people that don't really care, like, what their kids are doing. And I'm
That's
just
crazy.
like, I'm like, I guess you can't come no more to get
Right.
your nails done.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably, you know, to be professional, that's probably like the best thing you could do. You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you know what, you're
for
not
sure.
going to come no more.
Yeah, because nail stuff is expensive to, like, replace. Yeah.
I bet.
So I'm just like, it's fine. Like, I'll just buy something new, but you are going to pay for it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And then going back to the tattoo thing, you already been doing like that? Or you've been practicing already doing tattoos?
I'm waiting for my tattoo gun.
Oh, okay.
I have
So you haven't done
everything
it at
else.
all?
No, not yet. But I know I'm gonna be good at it
How do you know?
because I work with the drill a lot. Like the drill for your nails.
What do you mean, a drill?
Like, you don't know what a drill is?
No.
It's
Well, I know what a
a-
drill is, like to like a screwdriver, a mechanic screwdriver.
Something like that, but for your nails. So like I control the pressure of it. I know how to hold it and stuff. I'm used to the vibrations of it. I'm very steady when it comes to holding it when it's vibrating and stuff. And then also like the speed on how fast to go and how soft to go when it's like on certain parts of like if it's on your natural nail or the acrylic. So I'm very steady. So I think I'm gonna do really good.
Okay.
Especially since they're line tattoos. I doubt it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
That's what I say right now, but I don't know. I'm very hopeful that it's gonna be good.
Well, you want me to be your first client?
Yes.
Or practice on me? Try to fix my hearts?
I would definitely love to fix your hearts. I think it would be easy though.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think
What are you gonna
Because-
practice on? Like, what is your first thing that you're gonna practice on, or
Myself.
what are you planning on? On yourself? Really?
I have a
Dude.
really high pain tolerance. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I have a lot of.
I feel like I
piercings
am
and
too.
tattoos. Yeah.
The last tattoo that I got is this whole neck piece.
Uh-huh.
I literally duré, even that tattoo artist that did it, se sorprendió de que aguanté todo casi. I literally aguanté todo este angel and this whole entire angel until almost it was done. Like I was like, my plan was to do the whole thing, all this.
And once.
Pero llegó acá acabando este angel de este lado, and he was like literally like on this area, whatever's right here. Yo me sentí como que no aguantaba my strength or my ability to aguantar el pain was gone. Literally gone. Yeah, I was literally like I felt like screaming, yelling.
Yeah.
I felt like jumping out of the chair. It was so bad, and just because of that, like okay, so I think like a month later, I regresé to finish all this inside, right? Yes, they finished it and everything, and it was like normal pain back again, you know. But I feel like after this neck tattoo, I feel like man, like I'm gonna do like numbing creams from now on because
You think so?
I'm like, no sé, I don't know if it was just because of that one that I keep remembering that part. But other than that, it's like I mean, I've always like all my tattoos me aguante. Like it's normal pain.
Yeah.
There's certain areas que sí duelen más, pero
It's like very just like for 5 minutes.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
I
Only
think
when the
you're
needle's
used
in
to
there, and then
Yeah.
once it's out, boom, it's gone.
that's true. Yeah, no, I've never used numbing cream before. I heard that it's actually bad
Really?
because your skin doesn't absorb all the ink because it has like 30% of numbing cream and then 70% of ink. So it's not like
I've seen people with full sleeves and they got the numbing cream all
Oh.
the whole time, and they're like nice ass tattoos,
Oh,
like
that's
literally
good then.
really good.
I don't know. Maybe it depends
Maybe
on
it
the
depends
one
on-
that you use because I know
or
there's
the artist.
sprays. Probably.
Or the
yeah.
artist.
Yeah, I have. I actually booked a 2 full day tattoo session. I'm very scared though, because I'm getting my whole back done, and then I'm getting like the whole
it's recent. You're barely gonna go get it.
side. Yeah,
Oh damn.
barely.
Your whole leg?
Like
To
the
your
whole
back?
side, because I wanted to say bendecida,
Uh-huh.
so I wanted the bead to start from up here, my hip, and then all the way down to like by my ankle, and then I want
shit.
like a bush of roses with the snake wrapped around it, but it looks like it's like 3D, so it's like gonna bite you. So that's gonna be on my back, and then I want to get like 3 butterflies, like big ones on my neck too. So hopefully, I could do all of that in one sitting if I can. I'm pretty sure I can.
Oh,
though.
your leg, your back, and your neck.
Because I think each day he's doing 12 hours.
Damn.
So I have never
here
taken
in Bakersfield or somewhere out of
No,
town?
here in Bakersfield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did his wife's nails. His name on Instagram is Sunny Tattoos.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah,
I'll look
everyone
him
knows
up.
him.
I'll look him up. Sounds
Yeah,
very familiar.
he does really, really good work. But I definitely got it on the steal though, because he was having a sale.
Oh, there you go.
Because his full day tattoo sessions are like 800.
Uh-huh.
And he was having a sale for 650. But he's like, if you get 2 days, I'll leave each day for 550 each.
Oh,
So I only paid
damn.
1,100, and just for my back tattoo, everywhere I was going, they were charging me like 1,300.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm gonna get my neck done, my back, and my leg for 1,100. I mean,
A
yeah.
ver si aguantas.
So I'm pretty sure I would though.
You think you will?
Because he says that you're able to jump from place to place. So I think I will. I have, like I
Okay.
said, a very high pain tolerance. So I think I'll be good. Hopefully. I know I will though. I know I will.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a ver, I can't wait. I can't wait till you get it. Yeah, and if message me or you're gonna post it when you start or
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely post it when I start.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I
I'll stay
just
on the
want to
lookout.
practice on it just to see that's why I want to practice on myself first. So I could see my pressure, and my pressure's good. And then after I see that, after I like how it turns out, I get more familiar with like the needle sizes. Then I'll go ahead and post it. But it shouldn't take me that long to get it, because I think I'm a pretty fast learner.
Cool.
So I'll get that pretty quick. So yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I think it'll be a cool thing to add, because I don't think anyone really does.
Definitely.
So I'm excited.
Yeah,
for
imagine getting a girl goes and gets her nails and like, oh,
that. And a
I
tattoo.
kind of want a tattoo right here, and then you're
That
like, oh,
would
okay,
be-
boom, let's do it.
Yeah, that would be super cute.
That's cool.
I would love to do that already.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Okay, pues vamos a empezar a closing it out. Is there anything else you want to add on to the podcast? Any advice or anything you want to say?
Just a piece of advice for anyone who is starting a business. Literally anything is possible. If you have kids, don't let that hold you back. It is gonna be a little bit of a struggle to keep going, but it's definitely not impossible once you have kids. Another thing is make sure to just be consistent. You're not gonna see progress in a day. It's like going to the gym. You're not gonna work on your butt, have a fat ass by the time you walk out. It's you have to go as you just have to just keep progressing, but definitely consistency. Be consistent. You'll definitely see progress. If you just keep that consistency up. And another thing, just have fun when you do it. And if you're gonna do something, make sure you're very passionate about it. And you are never going to work ever again as long as you're passionate about something you really like.
There you go.
Yes.
Well said. That was good. That was
Mm-hmm.
good. Well, thank you very much for coming once again.
Thank you for having
Give
me.
your Instagram one more time.
It's NuuNuu Nails, so it's NuuNuuNailz.
There you go,
So.
para que la sigan and get your nails done. Nice too, really nice nails. Pues sí, thank you guys very much for watching today's podcast. I hope you guys did like it. Make sure you guys do subscribe, like the video, and comment down below your favorite part. Make sure you follow her. Pues I mean, like always, you guys could find this podcast on YouTube. Now I'm on Rumble, and also you can listen to it in your car, in your favorite podcast station, which is the Apple one, or it's the Spotify and Anchor, Google Podcasts. I'm pretty much out there. I'm out there. So they could listen to it, Y pues sí, thank you guys very much. Y till the next one.
Perfect. Bye.
I normally encourage people to flow right here too. I don't know if you know how to rap.
Oh, hell no.
No, nothing. Acá del barrio, acá en español, nothing.
My Spanish is not that good. I'm
Peace
a
out,
Sabo
guys.
kid.
Sheesh, ahí está.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
Thank
it was
you.
cool. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Right.
Let me stop the recording. Yes, but we'll do a little thumbnail picture.
Okay, perfect.
Te Gusta Al Podcast.
A mí no me gusta. A mí me gusta.